Wednesday and Thursday with our traditional fall preview show, which will include Hall of Fame, NXT TakeOver, and of course WrestleMania. Then following the first ever As It Happens podcast, we're going to be live the night of NXT TakeOver. We hope you join us. We're going to try and keep it as interactive as possible. So, for anybody, you'll definitely know the time we go up because it will be exactly as TakeOver happens. I'll get some more times nick closer to it so everyone will be with us. I know Jimbo's excited for it, Matt, so get ready for that one. And yeah, you guys can interact with us. Let us know your news. I know there'll be lots of rumours going on. And of course, on the Monday following WrestleMania, the full WrestleMania review, going to be a busy week, but looking forward to it. It feels like, it's far off, but then it's not that far in wrestling terms, Matt. In terms of the building to it. The one thing I will say is I hope they do get some feuds I'd rather see some sort of I hope they've dropped a few seeds already, because I hate it when they just come out of the pay-per-views in between and then they start building to something, because I always feel like WrestleMania should be treated a little bit more with respect, and those matches and feuds that get made for it, are like big matches, no matter where you are on the card. Matt, of course, we have got those 2 pay-per-views coming up in between. SmackDown, everybody's saying they must have run out of ideas. It got changed again, got tweaked again by Shane McMahon, not even on the episode. I don't know what the hell's going on, but really and truly, what the heck is going on? AJ Styles, what is your take into that? Because obviously we come out of the Royal Rumble, and I thought that was sort of it, but they are going to go for another match. Is this WWE's way of saying we are out of ideas, or what's happening here, Matt?
I'm not too sure they're out of ideas. There's always other options you could take. I would say maybe a case of bad writing.
Yeah.
But there's always people waiting in the wings, isn't there? Randy Orton's currently not doing anything right now,
Yeah.
So there was an option they could have gone with there. And of course, Dolph Ziggler is up in the air. I hear that he was almost leaving the company only to be offered, what he was demanding, a better amount of money, and and he's happy now to stay, which is good. I feel like it would be a loss to lose him, so glad he's staying. But they have other talent there like that, is what I'm saying. So I don't. But the fact that they just went with this triple threat match, which no one wants to see. I'm a fan of the Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn sort of collaboration that's going on. But when we just saw it coming off of a handicap match against AJ, and coming into a triple threat match, it's just going to be another glorified handicap match where we all know they'll fight over the pin, and then AJ wins that way. It's almost like a foregone conclusion that's the ending that we would get. At least this way, by adding a fourth person, there's that X factor, especially if it is Dolph Ziggler, because like we saw before, he was added to the triple threat match out of nowhere and won it, and no one expected it. So at least there is that element of surprise, which throws things into at least a slight shade of doubt.
What would you do, Matt, if that surprise and the music hits and it's "Here comes the money, here comes the money"?
Oh no. Man, could you imagine it? He's going to WrestleMania to fight Shinsuke Nakamura.
Look at me, Dad, main event. Yeah, that'd be horrible, wouldn't it? Now, the thing is, as well, just imagine if they did change that main event and they did go another way. I'd be like, oh my God. It's one of those, the only times I'm like, please stick with this, than normal, where I'm normally for the Raw side, I'm kind of hoping that things do change, but I think there's only one way that's going. So yeah, it does seem like a bit of a pass you by pay-per-view. It seems like there's going to be nothing that we're not going to know the results for here. I'm sure there'll be shenanigans going on, but I just feel like, God, didn't we do all that title up at the Royal Rumble already? But nonetheless, we're going with these 2 or 3 or 4, whatever, into this one. And yeah, it's one of those ones. I think if it was ever on pay-per-view days, Matt, this would be one I wouldn't buy. Love nor money.
Yeah.
This would not be bought by me. That's for sure.
The divide is starting to show, isn't it? If you're a Raw or SmackDown guy, I think a lot of people now might be making the switch to Raw here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely after this. So yeah, very interesting going forward. Matt, of course, can't go without speaking about this. Had lots of emails. What the heck is going on with The Undertaker? Is he going to be there? Hearing a lot of sniff and, sort of sniffing around the idea, Matt, that he and John Cena will be starting a feud post these pay-per-views. I don't know when the Raw one finishes, but that's the time when this is all going to start. We've touched on this briefly, Matt, about our own views about this, and I'm not sure how I feel because, of course, The Undertaker is a massive favourite of mine. He's been there since I've been watching the damn thing, so he's always has that nostalgic feel for me. But coming off the back of last year, Matt, I was very emotional after. I've got to say, there's not too many WrestleManias that I feel like. Well, there have been a couple, and they've both featured The Undertaker, in fact. Because when he first lost his streak, I was absolutely gobsmacked. And secondly was, last year. And I did have the feeling that he was going to lose, but it wasn't the shock factor. It was just how he, kind of sailed off into the sunset, man. It was kind of a sad imagery, and that was played and it was shown all over the place. And people that weren't even wrestling fans started to think, oh, look, it's that guy, The Undertaker, he's still going. He's just hung up his hat. To see him come back and do another match, Matt, obviously I'm very divided on how I feel because on one side, of course I want to see The Undertaker again. But another side of me thinks like, you can't ask fans to feel the same twice in this short span, surely. And then, are we ever going to know that it's over? Like, how are they going to make this a more meaningful thing than what we've already seen, Matt?
Yeah, I'm not too sure there is a way to do that. I think when we was looking at matches and we was thinking, Undertaker versus John Cena would be a great match. Yeah, probably no doubt about that. It would be. But I think when we was thinking about these things, we was thinking we're taking Undertaker for granted, like his career was going to go on and on, and we was looking at opponents who he can fight, and John Cena was one of the last credible names on the checklist of people that would be great matches. But it's kind of pointless now when you consider Undertaker's career could be over, So he should just take that last loss that he was on and just call it time on his career, because although it's hard to say, and I've always been a fan of The Undertaker, it's not like I'm saying this out of some sort of disrespect for the guy, because he's given more to wrestling than 90% of anybody that's ever been there. But I just feel like last time was the right time. It felt like the end. Everyone was upset. People just knew it was the end. He didn't say a word, but everyone got that feeling. So if you had that moment where everyone has just felt it and assumed your career is over, it would be a shame to take that away just to be kind of selfish and just do it for... Well, I'm talking about WWE, not Undertaker personally, because he'll do anything for them, but the company itself, to just put one more match out there for the sake of it to make money would be kind of selfish, because the moment has passed.
It has passed, and John Cena would have been the guy where Roman Reigns was last year if it had happened at the right time. It should have happened, but it just didn't. For me, I mean... It's not just that. I just feel like there were other ways of having The Undertaker still involved with WrestleMania. Like, I want to see The Undertaker there, but it doesn't necessarily mean he has to have a match, Matt. You can still make like great promotion off the back of The Undertaker, and The Undertaker can still be there, but just not in a match. I mean, I don't know how they can't think of things like that, especially between the two people that in his streak were the ones that beat him are going to now... go up against each other essentially this year. Like, I'm pretty sure they could have come up with something there. Whether he got involved between them, maybe he didn't know what side he was going towards between either one of them. Anything like that, just to add some drama to that match. They could have easily have done something like that, and I do feel like they've missed an opportunity. What worries me, Matt, is the way John Cena's been acting. Are they going to go down this storyline route of saying, well, John Cena for the first time is actually worried about what fans think of him, and now he may have to do the thing he never wanted to do, and if The Undertaker loses, it ends his career. Like, and then he's caught in 2 months. Like, I don't want to see that. And then you get that, and then the Undertaker comes out and goes, "Who says you can even beat me anyway?" type of thing. Like, I just wouldn't like to see that at this stage. I do feel like it just wouldn't be right. But is there enough without it? I still think there would be. I still think you could have John Cena doing something else. But Matt, would there be any other ideas or opponents that, other than John Cena, that the Undertaker could do or wrestle at this point? And for you, Matt, I know you said like you can't really replace last year, but having him come back again, doesn't that sort of say to you that the Undertaker could always be coming back at this rate?
Yeah, if they went down that route, that would be the case. But when you talk about the Undertaker now, I feel like the Bray Wyatt match was a mistake.
Yes, it was.
It's hard to say that, but I feel when you're dealing with the Undertaker, it has to be on the AAA level. Like, you have to be the top of the business. Mm-hmm. So we are, like, much as people might hate it, we are talking about people like last year Roman Reigns, who is WWE's guy. He's their chosen one. But other than that, all we've got is John Cena, and of course now we have AJ Styles. But AJ Styles, he's better used in other areas, i.e. like Nakamura, someone that can work at his pace. So we're really so limited. It is probably just John Cena, particularly considering like the work they've done with Finn Balor. I mean, the Demon concept was an interesting idea, but they really failed to produce anything decent with that.
Yeah, that's been awful. Yeah, well, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, that is, if it gets booked, of course, it's going to be one of the big matches. There's no doubt about that on paper, but it would be interesting to see how people react to it. I know they're never not going to cheer Undertaker, and guaranteed Cena will be booed, but still to try and pick up again from last year. Matt, did you check out the 24 episode on WrestleMania from last year? Have you seen that yet?
No, I actually haven't seen that. No, was it any good?
Yeah, well, I was going to say, in that, my God, even the Undertaker, before he even goes out, looks like he's struggling. I mean, he looks like he's in constant pain. The guy, you don't want to see it from one of your heroes. You don't want to see somebody go out, but like, he looked like, last year, that was it, physically and everything else. Like, I know that they've said it, it's come off well and the whole hip thing, but like, last year when you see this guy pulling up, yeah, you can see he's passionate, and I don't doubt that, but like, the guy, physically, his well-being and everything, you're like, this guy, even before he steps out there, Matt, he is like sort of like almost limping all over the place. Kind of amazing how he's able to just transform into the Undertaker, but that would worry me as well, Matt. Like, you don't want this guy to just get to the point where we're seeing him come out and he can't produce. He obviously can't produce what he used to do. If anything, Matt, what they should have done with the Undertaker as he got older, which unfortunately he never. It's almost the reverse way round for him, because if you remember, Matt, when he first started, he'd done a very limited amount of wrestling moves, didn't sell for anything. Whereas as he got older, especially when he went into the American Badass stuff, he started to do all the UFC stuff and MMA moves, started running about a lot more. And then when he come back as the Undertaker again, it was sort of like a hybrid of sort of wrestling, sort of like the badass style, and then with the character of the Undertaker. And I feel like WWE could have done him a favour and sort of had him as the old character, where he, doesn't sell as much, doesn't have to sort of jump around for the other guy, and they would have probably been better going down that road. But because the Undertaker is now expected to do certain things, it's like everybody's come used to it and they want to see this certain style. And you'll hear Undertaker talking on 24 where he doesn't want to let anybody down and he wants to give everybody their money's worth. But just hope that for his own health that it'll work out okay. Again, I'm not going to be not wanting to see it. Of course I'm going to want to see it, but I just mixed emotions, I think, with that one, Matt, because I really did think that last year was it. I got to be honest with you, I did not expect to be hearing this type of rumour now, that's for sure.
No, it always always be this way, won't it? Things like this will always happen. We had this with Shawn Michaels when he retired as well, and it was difficult to see. But when the time is there, it's just up, isn't it? And although like all the time, wrestlers will always have one more match in them, but it's just sometimes it's not worth taking the risk and actually going for that one more match because. You know, you're just gambling. Will your next match be better than your last? If you feel like you have achieved all you could in your last match, that's probably the time to say it's the end.
Absolutely.